The universe is vast, so vast that it is beyond imagination. There are billions of galaxies in it, and each galaxy has billions of stars and perhaps even more planets. When there are so many worlds in this universe, it's natural for us to wonder if life could exist elsewhere too. And this question has troubled humanity ever since our civilization first looked up at the sky with curiosity. But what if, against all odds, we really are alone in this universe? What if the emergence of life, especially intelligent life, is so rare that Earth is the only place where this miracle has happened? For us humans, the idea that there might not be any aliens anywhere in the universe is quite unsettling. It's really scary. The realization of any such possibility can have a profound impact on our humanity. This horrific idea gives us some indications that the conditions necessary for life are not just rare, but almost impossibly unique. It would completely change our understanding of our biology, physics, and the nature of the universe. In this video, we will talk about the terrifying reasons why some scientists believe that the existence of aliens might be impossible. In this video, we will talk about the terrifying reasons why scientists think that aliens might be impossible. Not just from a scientific perspective, but also from a philosophical and existential perspective. After all, what problems could we face if aliens don't exist, and how does this raise questions about our own existence? Stay with this video till the very end, because we're about to embark on a journey where all boundaries of space and time will disappear. Stay with the video till the end, because we're about to set out on such a journey about extraterrestrial life. The question isn't just whether it could exist, but also if it really does exist, then why haven't we found any evidence or sign of it yet? This very puzzle is known as the Fermi paradox, named after the famous physicist Enrico Fermi. He once asked, "Where is everybody?" This question wasn't a random one, nor was it asked as a joke. Rather, it was a very calculated and obvious question which later shook everyone's minds. So what exactly is this Fermi paradox? The Fermi paradox arises when, despite the high probability of life existing in the universe, we still haven't been able to make contact with any alien civilization. And not even that, we haven't found any such extraterrestrial life even within our own Milky Way galaxy. There are billions of stars and possibly billions of planets that could be suitable for life. Even if we make a very conservative estimate, it can be said that intelligent life could exist in many places in this universe. But even after decades of searching, we still haven't found any signs of alien life. That could prove that intelligent aliens actually exist. The Great Silence refers to that strange and frightening quietness that exists because of the complete lack of signals or evidence from alien civilizations. Despite all our possible efforts, which also includes projects like Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, that is, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, which has been trying to listen for signs of intelligent life for the past half-decade. Despite all the efforts, we haven't found anything till now, only a universe filled with silence and darkness. This deep silence of our universe can be explained by several possibilities. It is possible that alien civilizations are using communication techniques that might be beyond our understanding. They might be deliberately avoiding contact with us. Another possibility could be that intelligent life is extremely rare in this universe. Or perhaps civilizations destroy themselves as they progress before they can establish contact with another civilization across the universe. The strongest solution for the Fermi paradox is the Great Filter hypothesis. The Great Filter tells scientists that in the development of any civilization's life, there comes a stage that is extremely difficult to overcome. This filter can exist anywhere, from the beginning of life to the development of complex life, or even up to the rise of intelligent and technologically advanced civilizations. If we assume that the Great Filter is behind us, this would mean that the evolution of normal life into a complex life form itself. That is the Great Filter, and not every civilization is able to get through it. And maybe we are the only civilization that has managed to reach this stage. But if the Great Filter is still ahead of us, it means that advanced civilizations either destroy themselves or they face such challenging situations before spreading into the universe that they are unable to overcome them. The idea of the Great Filter is frightening because it suggests that there could be an obstacle for any civilization to become capable of space travel, one that perhaps can never be overcome. Whether it's the civilization destroying itself through its own technological development, or a massive environmental catastrophe, or something else entirely different, the Great Filter presents a serious and discouraging picture about the development of intelligent life. The rare Earth hypothesis: why could we be alone in this infinite universe? There is another solution to the Fermi paradox, which is the rare Earth hypothesis. It suggests that the evolution of complex life requires an extremely improbable coincidence to occur. It arises from a combination of astronomical and geological events and conditions whose simultaneous occurrence is extremely rare. But this happened on our Earth, and that's where our life originated. There are certain unique features of our Earth that set it apart from the other planets in the universe. Special Earth. Rare Earth. According to the hypothesis, microbial life can normally exist in this universe, but on the contrary, complex life and especially intelligent life are extremely rare. This hypothesis is based on the idea that our Earth has some unique characteristics that have allowed complex life to flourish here. Such characteristics that may not exist anywhere else in this universe. There are certain conditions present here on Earth for complex life that make our planet unique. Our planet has a stable orbit, which is within the Sun's habitable zone where water can exist in its liquid form. Apart from this, Earth's climate is much calmer compared to other planets. Here, there is neither an extremely hot atmosphere like Venus nor a cold climate like Mars. Because our Earth's large moon stabilizes its axial tilt and the seasons that form here. Earth also has a protective magnetic field. This magnetic field protects the life here from dangerous radiation coming from the sun and the universe. Apart from this, Earth's history has also been influenced by several fortunate events, like that asteroid impact which wiped out the dinosaurs, giving mammals a chance to evolve on Earth. Tectonic plate activity has also influenced life's evolution on Earth. They recycle nutrients and also regulate the climate of the entire planet. The presence of Jupiter and our moon in our solar system also makes Earth very special. The presence of Jupiter in the solar system has played a very important role in protecting Earth from continuous catastrophic asteroid impacts. Its massive gravitational force acts like a shield for us, diverting many comets and asteroids away from Earth's path, or it captures them, which could have been a threat to our Earth. In this way, Earth's large moon also plays a very important role in stabilizing our planet's axial tilt, which helps prevent sudden changes in climate, which is present on this Earth. Our moon also affects ocean tides and has probably contributed greatly to the development of life. Apart from this, our life could also be the result of fortunate events, rare Earth. The reasoning behind the hypothesis is also that for complex life to flourish, it's not just one or two such elements that are needed, but the right combination of all elements. That is, having the right combination is also very important. The occurrence of all these conditions together on any other planet is so rare that perhaps Earth could be the only planet where complex and intelligent life exists. This theory also challenges the idea that life is just another level in the evolution of planets. If evolution is happening on a planet, then life can develop there based on those conditions, provided that the other necessary conditions for life to emerge are also present. And it's also possible that we are the only advanced civilization in this universe. If our belief is correct, then the rare Earth hypothesis would mean that humanity has an extraordinary responsibility to preserve and protect life. Because our Earth could be the only example of complex life in this entire universe. And at the same time, our universe is surrounded by dangers at every step. Why a lifeless universe is a horrible idea for humanity. Let's say we assume that there are no aliens anywhere else in the universe, then it's not just a question of scientific curiosity. This can have deep and significant effects on our human civilization. And after all, why is this idea so disturbing? Let's find out. A deep sense of loneliness. If we are alone in the universe, it would mean that life, intelligence, and the consciousness present in life on Earth are extremely rare. It's possible that it doesn't exist anywhere else besides Earth. This thought can make us feel a deep sense of loneliness and isolation. Because we live in a universe where there are no other creatures or civilizations. This thought makes the existence of our civilization even more fragile, and it is certain that we feel more insecure. If we are alone, it means that we will not have any other companions to enjoy the wonders of this universe, nor will there be any other civilization from whom we could learn something new, or together we could explore the mysteries of the universe, or maybe we would have a companion to travel with us through this infinite universe. Even though this universe is filled with billions and trillions of stars, for us there will always be loneliness and emptiness in it. If Earth is the only place where life exists, then humanity has a huge responsibility. Now we become the sole guardians of life, knowledge, and culture in this entire universe, and it is our responsibility to preserve life on Earth and let it flourish. At this initial stage itself, this responsibility can be overwhelming for us, because it means that any kind of threat to Earth, whether from natural disasters, human errors, or cosmic events, can endanger life throughout the entire universe. It also means that if human life ends, then intelligent life will disappear from the entire universe. Besides this, the concept also emphasizes that we need to take care of our Earth. We will have to face all the challenges that we are dealing with nowadays, such as climate change, pollution, and the decline in biodiversity. Today, we humans are the main intelligent beings on this earth, so it is our responsibility to protect all of these things. So, if aliens really don't exist anywhere else, then this not only makes our lives even more important, but also increases our responsibilities. If aliens really exist, and if there is no life in the universe, then it would mean that there is no point in us exploring this universe anymore. Our search would be limited to those deserted planets and barren regions filled in this infinite universe, where there would be neither the diversity of life nor any complex life. This thinking could also weaken the spirit of exploration that drives humanity forward, because the chance of finding other civilizations or life would begin to fade. Exploring a lifeless universe won't spark as much curiosity and wonder as searching for new forms of life and intelligence does. This means that our journey might be a solitary one, where we won't encounter any other beings or get the chance to learn anything new from them. The fear of ultimate extinction. If we are the only intelligent beings in the universe, then the thought of the end of humanity and life on Earth becomes even more terrifying. Our thought that life, intelligence, and consciousness have come into existence in this universe only once, and then suddenly disappear without a trace. This is very serious, and it makes us sad that there will be no one left in this universe after us. The fear of this final extinction helps us understand the importance of protecting life and knowledge. It inspires us to look for other ways to ensure the survival of our human civilization, whether it's through technological advancement, space exploration, or strategies to survive in this universe for a long time. It also reminds us of the need to preserve and protect the diversity of life on Earth, because this could possibly be the only example of life in this universe. If we really are the only civilization in this universe, this not only makes our existence even more important, but also gives us the responsibility to protect life and preserve its knowledge. Besides, the very thought of being alone in this entire universe raises many deep questions about our existence, purpose, and meaning. If life exists only on Earth, then life could exist anywhere in this vast universe. Our thinking turns out to be completely wrong, and perhaps Fermi's most famous question also turns out to be wrong. This also indicates to us that our existence in this lifeless universe could be nothing more than a coincidence. This thought forces us to face questions about the meaning and purpose of life and our place in this universe. It challenges us to seek the meaning and fulfillment of our lives in this universe and to explore the mystery of our own existence. Let us accept that we may be the only intelligent beings in this universe. Conclusion. The thought that aliens might not exist anywhere else in this universe makes us uncomfortable. The idea of our universe being lifeless challenges our understanding of life, the universe, and our own existence. The meaning of this is very profound for us. Whether it's the anxiety related to loneliness and responsibility, or the questions about existence and purpose that arise from our own being. Whether or not we find evidence of aliens, the search for ourselves in the universe is an endless journey. It reminds us of the fragility of life on Earth and helps us understand why it's so important to preserve life on this planet. And also our Earth, because it might be the only home for life in the entire universe. In 1561, the people of Nuremberg witnessed an event that they couldn't understand. A strange scene appeared in the sky like a battle was happening. Shining circular shapes and long forms were colliding with each other. Frightened people, trembling with fear, preserved it as a document by carving it onto wood. They called it an omen that came from above. Today, many people call it a mirage or natural phenomenon. But just think, what if it was something else, something different, something very advanced, maybe a sign of the existence of some technologically advanced species? Just think about it. What if all those beings were not only advanced, but also immortal? They have such mastery over time and existence that humans would seem even less than ordinary creatures in front of them. The question is, would these immortal aliens prefer to become our allies, or would their endless lives turn them into ruthless and merciless gods? In today's video, we will dive deep into this very question. What happens when aliens discover the secret of immortality? The truth of this topic is connected to aspects of science, psychology, and cosmic horror that might send chills down your spine. Get ready, because this journey will take you beyond the limits of known reality. Try for immortality. Every living organism in the world, whether it's a tiny microbe or the largest whale, all living beings are programmed for survival, but when it comes to conscious, intelligent beings, survival takes on a whole new dimension: the attempt to escape defeat. We humans have always dreamed of immortality. From our mythology and legends to modern science, the desire to achieve immortality has existed everywhere and in every era, sometimes through the elixir of ancient alchemy and sometimes with the help of modern artificial intelligence and genetic engineering experiments. Now just imagine, what if there is an advanced alien civilization that is thousands or millions of years ahead of us? What if they have already turned this dream into reality? What if they have reached such heights that they have surpassed all the limits of biology? By merging with machines or uploading their consciousness into a digital network, they could cheat death. Immortality might be something ordinary for them, but the question arises, with such an endless life, will their goals and ethics remain the same? Or will immortality turn them into something beyond even our imagination? Immortality is not just a boon for them. Infinite time brings infinite choices, and with that, infinite consequences as well. The question is, would such beings want to preserve life the way we see it, or would their ambitions and goals become something beyond our understanding? Let's take these scenarios one step further. What if they start considering their immortality as a license to reshape this entire universe again? Think about it. Not only have they run out of the limits of time, but there is also no end to their actions. Will they modify the galaxy as they wish, create new laws of physics, or play in the middle of the universe? Just like we explore alternate realities in video games. Immortality is not just a freedom for them, but it can also completely change their thinking and their motives. The question is, would we be able to survive in the world of such a civilization? Evolution of an immortal alien mind. A creature that can live forever won't think like us. The roots of our morality and empathy are hidden in our mortality. This thought reminds us that life is temporary, it won't last forever, and that's why it's precious. But for an immortal mind, all this could be irrelevant. Beings who have attained immortality would completely abandon concepts like morality and empathy. For them, life creation and destruction would just become parts of experiments and entertainment. They would consider themselves the architects of reality, and reshaping planets and galaxies would become an art for them. According to the Kardashev scale, civilizations are ranked based on their energy usage. Type 1 civilization would be able to fully harness planetary energy. Type 2 civilization would be able to control the energy of stars, and Type 3 civilization would be able to control an entire galaxy. The goal of an immortal species would inevitably become to achieve a Type 3 civilization or even a more advanced civilization than that. They would modify star systems and planets according to their needs. Imagine a Dyson sphere which surrounds a star and captures its energy, but not for survival, rather for art, aesthetics, or maybe even war. Now just think, how would such immortal entities look at us? After all, what importance do ants have for us? Maybe their perception of an entire species could be something like that too. Our struggles, our achievements, even our destruction might be meaningless to them. Or even worse, they might see us as raw materials, something to be used in their experiments. The question is, will they uplift us, enslave us, or wipe us out completely, so that nothing gets in the way of their plans? Dark alien gods risk. With infinite time and limitless resources, an immortal alien civilization will not only evolve, it will also advance further. Such a species can manipulate the fabric of space-time, create artificial universes, or completely rewrite the laws of physics. For us, they would be like gods, unstoppable, unknowable, and all-powerful. But with godhood come great problems. What happens when there are no limits to power? Immortality can give rise to boredom, and boredom can lead anyone to cruelty. A species that has no fear of death might start experimenting on life itself. They might create new life forms or completely destroy them. Now look back for a moment at what humans have done to less developed species on Earth. We domesticated many species, exploited them, and even started slavery within our own human species. And without thinking, we drove those creatures to extinction. We did all this for our own convenience and curiosity. Now try applying this same thinking to an immortal alien race. For them, we could be the same, a less advanced species which they could exploit for their own benefit, entertainment, or experiments. Think about it, would we just be resources for them or something they would use in their bigger cosmic experiments? If we ever encounter such an advanced alien species, our survival would depend on a lot of things. On one thing, are we a threat to them, a resource, or something they would want to preserve? Will we be able to prove our value to them, or will they consider us something bad? Will they ignore us, thinking of us as an old, less intelligent species causing chaos in the cosmos? In this situation, what should we do? Perhaps the answer is in our own progress. If we can take our technological level to a point where we can earn their respect or achieve our immortal visions, then maybe we have a chance. On the other hand, we can also hide ourselves from them so that their attention doesn't come to us. But one thing is clear, if immortal aliens exist, then their existence will fundamentally change our entire world's concepts of life, death, and existence. They would be gods in every way, and we would be at their mercy. The concept of immortal alien gods makes us confront our deepest fears and hopes about the universe. Are we alone, or are we just like ants scurrying around in the eyes of some eternal or advanced beings? If you find this idea as chilling and fascinating as others do, be sure to share your opinion with us. Standing by a calm seashore feels so peaceful, doesn't it? Now imagine that you are standing on a calm seashore and you are gazing into the vast ocean. The endless ocean merges quietly with the horizon. You know that beyond what you can see, there must be many forms of life thriving in the depths of this ocean. There must be mountains and valleys below as well, millions of creatures, and unknown waves of water too. But what if you dive into that infinite ocean, explore its corners, and find no one there? The scariest condition is that on the shore of that infinite ocean, on the entire planet, you are the only human. How would you feel knowing that you are alone? Many questions would arise in your mind, like, how did you even reach this planet? So, welcome to the Fermi paradox. Now, let's look at this from a human perspective. In a galaxy which is filled with billions of stars, and around every star there are potentially such worlds. There are such planets where life can flourish. But even today, we haven't found any signs of an intelligent civilization in this universe. And this very question has been troubling scientists and space enthusiasts for decades. If the universe is so vast and old, then where is everyone else? Are we alone somewhere in this infinite universe? In today's video, we will discuss some frightening and mind-bending solutions to the Fermi paradox. Some theories say that we live in a vast cosmic zoo, while others suggest that there is something called the Great Filter that holds back civilizations. Each answer makes our presence in the universe even more mysterious and frightening. So get ready, because now we are about to embark on a journey from which there may be no way back. But you are absolutely not allowed to be afraid. Taskil of Universe and Fermi's big question. To properly understand the Fermi paradox, we need to understand the immense size of our universe. Just think about it, the size of our Milky Way alone is 100,000 light years. Within it, there are about 100 billion stars, each potentially having a planet. And now multiply this number by the estimated 2 trillion galaxies that are spread across the observable universe. And we get countless stars, innumerable planets where life could be possible. Besides, we haven't even been able to imagine the true scale of this universe. Keeping this astonishing data in mind, let's think that even if a small fraction of these stars are surrounded by planets, and even if a small fraction of those planets are habitable, then intelligent life should be everywhere. So when physicist Enrico Fermi asked his famous question in the 1950s, it wasn't just a joke. His question, "Where is everybody?" was based on a calculation that couldn't be denied and was truly mind-boggling. The real mysteries lie within these questions. If intelligent life is really possible, then why haven't we made contact with anyone so far? Why haven't we detected any radio signals, seen any technological evidence, or found any traces of an extraterrestrial civilization? Thinking about all these things, it seems that either we are completely alone in this vast universe, or there is something that is preventing other civilizations from contacting us. After all, what could that be? This could mean that either we are one of the very first intelligent civilizations in this universe, a cosmic rarity, or that intelligent life is a common thing in this universe. But it's hiding. For some terrifying reason, every civilization stops in its tracks and is unable to make contact with other civilizations. And this question isn't just related to cosmic curiosity. If there really is something that's stopping us or them, then it could be a major threat to our own future. Scientists call it the Great Silence, a chilling term that captures the silence of the universe, where we imagine finding signals, discoveries, and traces of life. This silence makes us feel as if the universe itself is trying to hide a truth from us. So what could be the reason for this? Is there a boundary so advanced that we can't recognize it, or maybe there's a rule that no one dares to break? As we move forward, we'll look at some such theories that will scare us by entangling us in their complexities. The answer to every paradox is as vast and complex as the universe itself, and each one has the potential to change the way we see our universe. So let's start with the scariest theory, the Great Filter, which suggests that there is a hidden barrier that stops civilizations in this universe. And this could explain why we are surrounded by so much emptiness. The Great Filter Hypothesis. The Great Filter theory says that there is some kind of barrier in this universe. Maybe it's like an invisible wall that stops civilizations from reaching an advanced stage. And the scariest thing here is that we don't know whether we have already passed through this Great Filter or if it is still waiting for us. The Great Filter can occur at any stage in a civilization's journey. From the early stages of life to the development of complex societies, some scientists believe that maybe this filter is behind us. This means that evolving from a simple life form to becoming intelligent is itself a rare situation. After all, Earth has existed for billions of years, but complex life has only developed here recently. This means that we are very lucky that we may have already passed the Great Filter and have reached this point today. According to this, some people believe that being intelligent was the biggest filter. But there's another dark possibility here. What if the Great Filter is just ahead of us? Just think about it. Advanced civilizations destroy themselves before making contact with each other. What if this is the default setting of the Great Filter? Civilizations advancing and then destroying themselves. Today, we are also developing such technologies that could wipe out our world in the blink of an eye. Nuclear weapons, climate change, artificial intelligence, all of these are in the sense of the Great Filter. Civilizations do advance, but they never manage to reach the next stage. Imagine those countless civilizations that, even after reaching the brink of greatness, still fall. Wars, environmental catastrophes, and even their own biological weapons must have caused those civilizations to wipe themselves out. And by now, even the traces of their existence have disappeared. This could be the reason why we don't hear anything. There's no signal that has been sent by any intelligent alien civilization. Who knows? This silent universe around us might be a vast graveyard of civilizations that couldn't pass the Great Filter. The Great Filter. Another frightening aspect of the hypothesis is that intelligent life might actually emerge in this universe, but it doesn't survive for very long, which means they don't get the time to become interstellar travelers. Imagine if we succeed in climbing this cosmic ladder, but if you look around, all you'll find is empty, dark space and nothing but stars floating in it. But before you get disappointed, remember that maybe the Great Filter is already behind us, which means that maybe our humanity has already overcome all these difficulties long ago. Still, if it is ahead of us, then we are challenging a universal entity. We have to survive. And one day, when we cross this wall and look beyond, maybe there really won't be anyone there. Then we'll know that we really are alone in this universe. The Great Filter is both a warning and a mystery. It's not just a question of survival, but a question of knowing our place in such a universe, where intelligent life, as far as we know, might have all disappeared. Daju hypothesis. Just imagine for a moment that we are not alone in this universe. In fact, intelligent life forms are out there watching us, but from a distance. This is a possibility known as the zoo hypothesis. It means that advanced alien civilizations do exist, but they have chosen to observe us secretly, as if we are like an animal in a cosmic zoo. This hypothesis works something like this. It's possible that these extraterrestrial beings are so advanced that contacting us could disturb our natural evolution. That's why they hide from us, so that we can evolve on our own without any interference. We are living our everyday lives comfortably, and we don't even realize that some intelligent life form is watching us peacefully. They are monitoring our activities. People who believe in the zoo hypothesis say that this could be a kind of protection, just like we protect wild animals.